What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at a brand new vocal plugin from Waves called the Waves Harmony. Before we get into the video, I do want to say please leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed the video, find it helpful in any way, or even just comment if you have any questions or just regular comments about the channel, the video, anything. And be sure to subscribe, it helps my channel out a lot. That being said, let's go straight into the video. We're going to try and keep this short. So the Waves Harmony is a really cool plugin overall. It's great for producers and engineers like me who are still learning how to work with harmonies, how to come up with harmonies with their singers. Sometimes you don't always have the know-how to give them direction for creating harmonies, which is something that I'm working on, but even still, you can choose the key that you're working in. You have all of these different scale types to work with as well. Once you have those set, if you do not know what chordings you want or what harmony notes you want, you can click generate notes and then you come over to here. You can set a minimum note, which will be the lowest note that you will get from the harmony. You have the option to go with harmonies, chords. All of these presets are really helpful and can get you started in the right direction, especially while you're learning the plugin. I'm not sure if I'll ever need to go outside of the presets just because of how helpful and how good they sound right off the bat to me. Over here on the left, you have general pitch correction. You can turn it on or off. This just will turn on or off the option of it to correct any notes that it finds to the scale for G major, specifically for the song that we're working with right now. You can fine tune, set the formants, delay, feedback, filters, the panning, the levels. Something that's really cool with all of these is you do have 4 modulators that you can take and put on any function over here. So I can click and drag, and anything that you see highlighted with that blue, I can drop it onto, including the source level and the harmony level. So that means that I could put a modulator on the level of either of those options. On top of having those 4 modulators, you do have the ADSR to work with, which just stands for attack, decay, sustain, release. You have the amplitude, the pitch correction, as well as the spreader. Again, these can be taken and put onto any facet that you see highlighted in blue. Or if you just don't want to mess with that, you can click this up arrow. Most of the presets will have their own modulations and stuff set. You can always mess with them and tweak them yourself. If you don't want to rely on presets and you want to actually build your own chordings and harmonies, you actually just take your cursor, click on the screen. You can set, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can set 8 different notes at once. You just click to put them down. If you want to take them off, right click. You don't have to do them in any order. That's the really cool thing. You can just tap them all out. Say I wanted to keep the 2, the 7, and the 5. I can just right click the others or take out just the 7, take out just the 5, take out just the 2, anything. Now you'll notice that this does have like a spread panned sound field basically set up on it. So we'll take the unity, and if you move it left, you're going to have it sitting more on the left side of the listening spectrum. And if you move to the right, you're going to have it more on the right side of the listening spectrum. You see that here on the pan and the level, you'll see changes it up and down. So the further out it goes, the louder this harmony is going to be. So resetting that, and I'm just going to highlight a small section of the song that I am working with and give you a taste of the different sounds that can come out of this. So I'm going to bypass it just so you can hear what it sounds like first, and then we'll cycle through a couple of the presets.
When the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our heart, when the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our heart, when the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our heart.
I'm going to look around and see if I can find one that's a little more interesting. Let's choose harmonic.
When the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our heart.
Something really cool that I didn't get into before is if you click this little key edit button here, you can essentially come in and see what notes are going to be used. And if you click on a note, you can see what other notes are going to be hit when that note is hit by the original signal. So you see here on the bottom the note in, selected note, triggered note, and assigned note. So if I click here, you see the blue dot, you can see that those are the notes that are triggered because of it. With assigned notes, you edit which ones are actually going to be on. So you can select, deselect. So I could go through and take out all of these low notes. I wouldn't even have to worry about the minimum note, like the lowest note option. I can go through and take out those extremely low notes that I don't want to hear. I think it's a really cool function, especially if you find a really cool preset that you really want to use, but you don't want like that one low note in there. You can go in, select the note, and make sure you take it out. And you could go through and do that to every single note that is going to be sung in the song. Let's try a couple more and see what we can find.
When the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our hearts, when the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our hearts, when the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the cold night reigns and...
Let's see what happens when we take a couple of these low notes out.
When the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our hearts.
Okay, so I would actually take a couple more minutes and go through and take out more of those harmonies, but you get the point. Pop 1 is actually my favorite one for this, but when you hear the whole song in context, it doesn't quite work, just because this is not quite folksy, but I'm not sure how to describe it, so take a listen.
When the cold night reigns and the sun is gone, when the darkness surrounds our hearts, we will put our faith into love and truth. We will stand till the morning comes.
Sounds really cool. This isn't even what the final song is going to be like, because they said they're going to go through and probably re-record the entire thing just to make it even better. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the Waves Harmony. In my mind, it is a great plugin that I'm probably going to be purchasing because I'm pretty sure right now it's on sale. So I'm going to snag that while I can. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. I've got more videos like this, as well as covers and original musical content. I try to put out these review videos every Tuesday, and the covers and musical content just come when I have the opportunity. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next Tuesday.
Just put your faith into love and truth. You will stand till the morning comes. We will stand till the morning comes. I will stand till the morning